first for me. Inside this box is a Pfaff machine that I have never seen before, but they have sent it to me and wanted me to go ahead and work through it, kind of do some beta testing and give them my thoughts. Hi, I'm Sarah from sewingmastery.com, where we do free video tutorials on machines, embroidery machines, and sergers. And we are also the developer of the Pfaff Stitching Cosmos online course, the Embroidery Essentials online course, the Pfaff Precise Positioning Masterclass, the Pfaff Bootcamp, the Pfaff Stitch Creator Masterclass, and a ton more. So if you're watching this and wondering more about this particular model, which again, I don't even know what color it is. So when I got dressed this morning, I just kind of put on a random Pfaff color, purple. So I don't know if I'm going to clash with this or not. But we're going to go through a lot of what I find in here and give you some of my immediate responses of what to expect when this machine comes out. We are looking at a Pfaff Creative Performance 950. So let's get started. So usually when Pfaff puts the word creative in their name of a machine, it means it's a sewing and embroidery machine. I think that that is a true statement. The word performance is throwing me off because there's a Pfaff performance icon, which is a sewing machine only. And they've only sent me the soy machine. So one of two things, it's a soy machine only, or it's a normal sewing and machine combination, which I think it is. And my thought is that the current Pfaff Creative Icon embroidery module fits this machine. So those are a few things that are on the top of my mind as I start to open this up. I'm also hoping there's a manual in with this machine, and there is. So it's, yes, Creative Performance 950 User's Guide. That's always a good sign. And I see many things that are very similar to the current Pfaff icon line. So from the way the external brick is for plugging it in, foot control power cord, accessories usually are all the same when it comes to machines like this. So I feel it is very similar to a Pfaff Icon 1 or 2. Ooh, like a midnight color. So I've just plugged it in and we'll see what comes up on the screen. I mean, there's a few new buttons. Maybe the symbols have changed just a little bit. I'm going to see what kind of opening screen we have first and then give you just a quick little insight of what we might get to see on this machine. Oh, we got some new information up here, some of the categories of stitches. I'm seeing sewing and embroidery. Good day, you have spent 0 hours and 0 minutes sewing together on the Creative Performance 950. Boy, that is a brand new machine. So let's just go ahead and kind of see what might look different on these machines. Just everything looks real similar. I can tell some of like the fonts have changed. Looks like some of the things that we're used to seeing for stitches are all together. Things that I'm used to seeing on Pfaff machines. By some of the categories up at the top, we see the sideways motion stitches, in the monograms, the ribbon stitches, the motif-looking stitches, radiant stitches, and even lots of built-in alphabets, just all on the sewing side of the machine. Being that it's a Wi-Fi capable machine, I know that if there has been updates from the factory since this was shipped and before it arrived to me, I can go in and set up and a new update will immediately come in. That's so nice because then I don't have to worry about not knowing if there's the latest update. It'll just automatically update for me if I'm connected to my home Wi-Fi. If I was to hop back over to the embroidery side of the machine, I can usually peek over here without having to put an embroidery module on. So let's just peek into some of the stitches. I have the built-in options. Ooh, some new embroidery designs. I can see usually there's a signature collection of designs that are for a certain model. So usually those are in that first category. So I see some stitches that will be fun to play with. Gold collection, silver collection, these are usually collections from other models that they just keep adding to the most current one. So probably the rest of these from frames and borders, fantasies. I do see very similar stitch designs that I've seen before. So they usually add additional ones for the machine. So this is definitely going to be just a fun machine. I'm going to get it threaded up, do some sewing, and let you know what my thoughts are. So I look forward to putting this machine through some paces, some stitch outs. I'm going to just take some fabric, some stabilizer, which is something that we always talk about when we recommend that you do a stitch book when you get a new machine. Now I probably won't stitch out all the stitches that are in this because it's very similar to some of the other models that we've had. But if you're a new user and you haven't had a machine like this in the past, doing what we call a stitch book will really get you comfortable with how the machine sews, help you just get comfortable with the buttons that are right here at your fingertips, and kind of get to be in tune with the machine and just that sound. It's actually very relaxing too. So if you find yourself kind of in a high stress situation or your mind's been a little heavy lately, sewing out decorative stitches is very mindless and relaxing. That hum of the machine and what you're going through will make it so you can relax. So if you haven't discovered that with sewing, I hope you'll check out all of our free video tutorials on sewingmastery.com. And if you have one of the Wi-Fi capable Pfaff machines, whether it's this one or some of our other ones, check out all of our online courses where you can invite me to sit right next to you in your sewing room and we will master your machine together.